And speaking of flying high, the level 40 reward this season is a drone. But it's not just any drone, as this reward features teleportation technology.
There are also 5 different double XP coins available, and 4 different My Team packs, plus sci-fi gear, a Mountain Dew jersey, and more.
Oh yeah, besides the prizes, I'm loving the look of the courts. New adventurous designs awaited each affiliation. Plus, a new year is always a great time to add some new emotes and animations. Pull up like Tyler Hero, add the Zion Low crossover, or strike a pose in style. There are plenty of ways to keep your attitude on point in Season 4.
Enjoy Season 4 as you propel your way to legend status and
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. MP is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shots good by Rodriguez. And MP's made some business news. He's landed a major shoe deal. He's officially arrived.
And you know, from what I heard, he went with Nike as the shoe company. Big get for Nike as well as for MP.
And here are the Knicks. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Paul against MP. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Here's Rodriguez. Kicks it out to Barrett. Robinson passes to MP. Off target from outside.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Outside Barrett. Here's Rodriguez. It's Robinson, high post. Back to MP. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 6 points. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Pass to Rodriguez. Wide open look. Basket's good. Give him 8 points now. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Bridges. Outside Johnson. For 3. Paul can't get it to go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Randall, the pass to Barrett. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And when Aiden isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Paul passes to Booker. And here's Bridges. Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. The 9-footer's on the mark. Paul's gotten his second bucket.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
MP up top. He's guarded by Paul. Randall. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Booker. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Knicks with the lead. Now here's MP. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
The assist.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well,
New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Over Brunson. Suns keep it alive. Ayton, no good.
they have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Booker. Bridges passes to Johnson. Now Paul. There's the 3. And the Suns miss again. Here's Brunson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now here's Paul. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Offensive rebound. He got a piece of it.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randall.
I see him. Right here. Brunson against Paul. Here's Rodriguez. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. It goes on Chris Paul. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Well, it's... all fast break points, those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Phoenix calls timeout. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. You think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by New York. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. A shot to stop the drought. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 6 points.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
And down it goes. 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 16.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Ball passes to Bridges. Up top, Booker. Brunson defending. Booker can't get it to go. And here's New York now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Robinson passes to Randall. Second shot opportunity. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
From deep, MP. Offensive rebound, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Payne, the pass to Bridges. Brunson against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Robinson. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Payne. Give him 8.
Hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
For 3, Bridges knocks it down from distance. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Sharits checks in for the Suns. Crowder comes in for Booker. Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. The Suns making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Stolen by MP. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Knicks on D. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Crowder. To the paint. Here's Saric. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, Saric on the inside has really good quality footwork.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Inside. It's stolen by Saric. And now the Suns fast break. Crowder, that's good.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Lee, covered by MP, goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
And the Suns making a change here. Craig's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Grimes is checked in. Now here's MP. 15 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
The Suns trailing. Payne pass to Craig. Crowder against Toppin. Goes up from the block. And he can't bank that one in. The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Here's Grimes. Tipped. Outside Craig. Lee on the wing. Down low. Second chance shot. And it's in there. Crowder's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively but also on the offensive rebound.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, MP. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
MP against Payne. Pass to Crowder. All sorts of time. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes. Craig with a steal. And he can't get that one. And so it's New York, ending the quarter up 10.
38. The Knicks, 48. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. New York has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP. And it's Barrett in at the 3.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Fires from the line. They get it back.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Barrett. An easy 2 on the layup. Barrett's got 9 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
And there it is for him. He has 6.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Pulls up. Booker, good.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Bridges finds Ayton. Booker against MP. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Now here's Payne. 5 points in the game. Bridges outside. MP against Payne. Now here's Šarić. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. From the baseline. That one off the back iron and out.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Rodriguez. The three. It falls. And now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Šarić. He has 7. Inside. Here's Ayton. And again, another missed shot. New York has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. MP, the pass to Toppin. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And Toppin puts a period on that play. He'll have one free throw to go.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Šarić. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Out to the wing.
Knicks foul. Rodriguez. First personal foul.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
27 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Payne finds Bridges. Now here's Payne, covered by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And now the Knicks on the break. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Assist from.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And so it's New York. They have a confident 20-point lead right.
77.
And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on the recent huddle.
Defensively, make sure we're all getting rebounded. No second shot. In transition.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
MP, the pass to Randall. From deep, MP. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Randall's got 5 assists in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Tries it from 16, and he hits the jumper.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
MP against Booker. Now MP. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
The Suns shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Bridges outside. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
MP against Booker. The floater, and he takes it up and lays it in. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Robinson. Hartenstein comes in for Randall. Grimes, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Derrick Rose in for Brunson. Here's Shamet, covered by MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
I just talked to G-Val, he told me you the... I'm big stepping. For me look like I'm bitch pressing.
Get away, Bob.
Yo, nice work at the press conference, man.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you handled it beautifully. Nate White has a way of getting under people's skin, but you remained calm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Mila, what you think?
I think you played it like a modern-day Richard Hatch.
Who?
Only the legendary winner of the very first season of a little show called Survivor?
Okay, Mila here is like a Survivor, historian or something.
It's the most underrated show of all time, and I'm not going to stop until it gets the respect it deserves.
Noted. Ashley, please take over.
Okay, this leak happened sooner than we would have liked, but that is okay. All it means is that we've got to double down on winning over the fans. We can't make our final push against Othello until they have your back.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
There's a huge PR component to this, and we need to win on all fronts to give you the best possible chance at a favorable outcome.
I mean, if the fans aren't on your side, then Phil Boyer most likely won't be on your side, too.
Yeah.
And fandom is tribal. If you're not part of the tribe, it doesn't matter how right you are. The tribe will speak. And then it'll extinguish your torch with a hollowed-out coconut attached to a stick.
That's not the Survivor reference.
Yeah, I think I caught that one.
Too far.
Okay, anyway, continuing with the fans sounds fine, but I'm going to need some direction. Where should I focus?
Look, Uncle Bobby's the key. Of all the people we've singled out, he holds the most sway, not only with the fans, but with the organization. Now, he sponsored a ton of their camps, paid for in-game advertising, held events with their players. If Bobby is on your side, we'll be ready to move to phase 2.
Oh, you mean phase 3?
No, phase 2.
Phase 1 was the John Luck interview.
Okay, and Bobby was phase 2. So phase 3 is whatever comes next.
It doesn't matter what phase it is. Just focus on Bobby, all right?
Do you need to go over our plan for him again?
No. You guys laid it out pretty well for me.
All right, then it's settled. Once we got Bobby in our pocket, we'll launch our final offensive.
Nope.
Shock and awe, baby.
No, I told you, there are no military references. They don't play well.
Look, you gotta just lighten up, Ashley. Come on.
Get to talking, then I'ma get to chit-chatting. Big stepping. For me look like I'm bench pressing. Get to talking, and we gon' get to chit-chatting. Yeah, I got the, but I am not a... Yeah, I'm locked in, but I am not a... Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Take heat.
Free my with no Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Call the op and I ain't have a
agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita, qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta, tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica, si no es de tu talla o medida.
Salty, I do that to them.
Tremble, will he perform when he has money right in?
Let the game.
Um novo negócio com mano recentemente surdo. Mais preparado e mais bem cauteloso e mais alinhado que antes. Hear the drummer song.
Never let it.
Lo que le gusta a las nenas, la labia, pasta, el dinero, la vela. Si quieres más, que busque bandera. Si cuena Nicky y toda.
Why you bring that money to the club if you ain't? How you
Talking to me about? She has a kid.
I met you in the club in Atlanta, Georgia. Said me and my homeboy were coming out with an album. You looked at me like, yeah, right, but you gave me your number anyway. You How's about them earn? Just moved away from home to school with big plans by day. Study the history of music by night just to pay for that. You to get your was a mission impossible. We were both the same age, but I suppose wasn't on the same.
Board members.
How many times do I gotta prove? I'm one of them guys that will never lose. Look in the sky and you see how we move. I done got tired of teaching in school. Retired from thinking you thinking the same way I'm thinking. Was I built the... Ay, ay, ay. You got me?
A mí nadie me dio nada, esto fui yo que lo busqué, mami. Yo que... A mí nadie me dio nada, esto fui yo que lo busqué, mami. Yo quiero ganarme un Grammy, tener millones como Sammy. O sea, lo mío, tener una casa en Miami. Y la mete buscame, siempre positivo no quitamos. Tú nunca fuiste mío, no reclames. Yo estoy con lo mismo que yo empecé desde cero. Amante a la calle, los problemas y el dinero. Y la mete buscame, siempre positivo no quitamos. Tú nunca fuiste mío, no reclames. Yo estoy con lo mismo que yo empecé desde cero. Amante a la calle, los problemas y el dinero. Fui Richie, 08 teadera. Fui todos los presos míos. Tuve que hacer lo malo pa' burlarse del sistema. Fue muchas vueltas que hicieron pa' llenar la cartera. Ahora vestimos de Gucci, estos pencos no me llegan, todos son duele de problemas ni de music. La calle la corremos de verdad, tono de boca. Hablen lo que quieran, pero ninguno me topa. Mientras ustedes están hablando, paro con una por ella da la cara. Dile a tu rapero favorito que yo soy su para. Ustedes no me llegan ni que los míos copiaran. Yo me muevo diferente, ey. Ustedes no quieren guerra cuando me ven en la calle, ninguno da en el frente, ey. Aquí damos corriente y la mete buscame. Siempre positivo no quitamos. Tú nunca fuiste mío, no reclames. Yo estoy con lo mismo que yo empecé desde cero. Amante a la calle, los problemas y el dinero. Y la mete buscame. Siempre positivo no quitamos. Tú nunca fuiste mío, no reclames. Yo estoy con lo mismo que yo empecé desde cero. Amante a la calle, los problemas y el dinero. Mi meta es seguir buscándome, no estoy en gente. Yo me busco papeletas, eso frecuente. No te lleves de la dema que tiene la gente. Soy puro con lo puro, me rodeo con... Mírame en la cadena, los bibis están brillando. La muñeca del peso me está tumbando. Ellos me preguntan cómo me estoy buscando. Shh, pa' mí que tú estás cooperando. La pista que me pongan yo no ronco, yo la aplico. Neni me produce, siempre rompemos los discos. Ustedes todos son cooperan con Federico. Así en su males 6 que te dan 7 y pico. A mí nadie me dio nada, esto fui yo que lo busqué, mami. Yo quiero ganarme un Grammy, tener millones como Sammy. O sea, lo mío, tener una casa en Miami.
My boy, fun. I told my boy go, fun. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Wake up. It's the first of the month. I brush my teeth and count up. I let my... I'm about to... I don't drive R8s, I don't like those. I drive the Daytona and I tinted the windows. Can't with nobody, not even my shadow. I got on Ed Hardy, she got on stilettos. She my best friend, yeah, we not a couple. She a rock star, she a symbol. The way she do that, she make it look simple. The way she do that, she make it look simple. Baby, tell me what you wanna do. Baby, tell me everybody. Tell me everybody to this room. I gotta know who you in this room. I gotta know who you in this room. I gotta know who you in this room. Can't trust no, can't trust these. In love with my money, in love with my, think she might. I know she not. I've been thinking about it. Finna cut up that. Cause she unclean. But she want roof Chris. I don't need like the hug. I don't need like the kiss. I just and tell her good. I just walked in my page. Paparazzi at the fence. I'm out of and Shotty gon' and Shotty gon' I'm out of and Shotty gon' I told my boy go fun. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait.
I met you in the club in Atlanta, Georgia. Said me and my homeboy were coming out with an album. You looked at me like, yeah, right, but you gave me your number anyway. You house about them oranges. Moved away from home to school with big plans by day. Study the history of music by night just to pay for that. You to get your was a mission impossible. We were both the same age, but I suppose wasn't on the same page, but in the same book of life. So I'd page you when I felt that you were getting off of work, or either when you're on your way to school. We started hanging like Ernie and Bert, and in my idle head I'm thinking cool. Just when I think I'm now, the events that followed had me volley if your hometown would be heaven. The angelic nastiness you possessed made you by far the best, therefore hard to tell. You dropped me off by the dungeon, never came in, but I knew that you were wondering, now are these in this house up to something so they could function? Well, yes and no. Yes, we were selling it, but no, it wasn't. Cook it in the basement, then move it at a show, then grab the microphone and everybody yelled ho. Meanwhile, the video starts playing. BET college radio in a van, packed full of with a in their hand and one in their ear. You know what I'm saying, but I kept your number in my old phone. Got a new chip flip with the wrong. So it took me a minute to retrieve 7 digits, but I promised I would call you when I got home. But when I got home, I never did. By the time I did, heard that you had a kid by some indicator who replied, see you later, when he got the good news. That's life. Now I'm 19 with a Cadillac, had a Lex with the gold pack. Got a plaque, but I'm living with my pop. So I got a and a low jack. You're kinda fast for that fella in class who used to draw and never said much, cause half of what he saw was so far from that place you wanna be. That words only more, follow me. Are you starting to gather what I'm getting at? Now if I'm losing you, tell me, then I double back. But keep in mind at the time, keep it real was the phrase. Silly when said now, but those were the days when spring break and Daytona and freak Nicks made you wanna drop out of college and never go back. Move to the south, but that ain't a Kodak moment. On with myself and Big Boy, well you knew Miss Twan. That's right, you were around before begun. Well, Twan had a daughter and Salter was made to mature before the first tour. We hit the road like Jack, laughed and cried and dropped it back with some girls used to say, y'all talk funny, y'all from the islands? And Dot laugh and they just keep smiling. No, I'm from Atlanta, baby. He from Savannah, maybe. We should and get and then hey, we gotta go because the bus is pulling out in 30 minutes. She's playing tennis, disturbing the tenants. 15 love, fit like glove. Description is like 15 doves in a jacuzzi, catching the Holy Ghost, making one. Agree? Enough about me, how's about you? How's the little kid? She was about 2 the last time we spoke. I had cause I'd start the second album off on another note now. That note threw some the off, but see I'd ball out, and before I fall out, I slow my lack down to a nice speed. The brain was that fried egg I might need. New direction was apparent. I was a child looking at the floor staring. So changing my style was like relief for the primitive beast. Yes, I was on the rise. Yeast was the street to make bread. Never primary concern. Just to hop on these beats and wait my turn. I'd meet Muslims, Rastas and macaroni. Imposters. So on a trip to New York on some beeswax, I get invited to a club where MC's at, and on stage is a singer with something on her head similar to the turban that I covered up my dreads with, which I was rocking at the time when I was going through them phases, trying to find anything that seemed real in the world. Still searching, but I started liking this girl. Now you know her as Erica on and on Badu. Call Tyrone on the phone while you do that girl like that, boy, you ought to be ashamed. The song wasn't about me, and that ain't my name. We're young in love, in short, we had fun. No regrets, no. Had a son by the name of 7, and he's 5. By the time I do this mix, he'll probably be 6. You do the arithmetic, me do the language art. poke you in the heart and take you from the start to when luxury transportation meant a MARTA card. Or either when your girlfriend that went to Maze, mama or her daddy let her borrow the Benz because she's smart. Or maybe if your neighbor does you a huge favor and he sells you that rabbit that's been sitting in his yard. You fix it up, you trick it out, you give it rims, you give it bump, you give it all your time, cause that's all you can think about. And that's as far as I got.
Why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you, but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. I'm too afraid to turn my back on this. Swear you did a number on me like some raffle tickets. Lucky you stuck with me, might as well tattoo that. Be like that sometimes you show up, I be acting different. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I lose you, oh, I don't know if I survive. You drive me crazy for your amusement, and I'm alone for the ride. Got me talking to myself, saying to myself, oh no, sweet like that, not a beautiful dream. Should move it to the left, move it to the left, oh, no one know better, no one know better. So why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you, but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. I don't mind the strings attached, big facts, no print. Sweet like stevia, no wonder Stevie isn't superstitious. I don't see no competition, that's a bird box. See the ribbon in my sky tripping, play a chicken, hit me like a head on collision. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I lose you, oh, I don't know if I'll survive. You drive me crazy for your amusement, and I'm alone for the ride. Got me talking to myself, saying to myself, oh no, sweet like that, not a beautiful dream. Should move it to the left, move it to the left, oh, no one know better, no one know better. So why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you, but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet.
Whew. I'm back. Oh my god. I left my lights on. Don't come back like that.
Alienated by who look just like me. Treat my nuance like it was a nuisance. So I was like, did my own, and now I'm up, and now all that paid off, and all that they peaked in high school. I always had confidence. I ain't never been nervous. I ain't never had anxiety. I ain't never second guessed myself. If I want it, I go get it. I'm always on go mode. I just go. I don't know what fear is. When they talk about that, I'm him. I'm him. I'm that.
It's funny, right? For some reason, y'all didn't really think we was gonna be here. See, for y'all, the sky's the limit. For us, the sky's just what we stand on to reach the beyond. High above the clouds as you see us. Catch up!
I'm running out the chair like I got rice on. And I'm running out of cause I got rice on me. I'm running.
We gon' run it up.
I'm running.
We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. We
might spend it all. We gon' run it up. I might spend it all. We gon' run it up. I just spend it all. We gon' run it up. Here today, but gone tomorrow. I might spend it all. We gon' run it up. I might spend it all. We gon' run it up. I just spend it all. We gon' run it up. Here today, but gone tomorrow. I might spend it all.
We off it, we off the boat. True story. See he off, we tee off like he off. Off. So I grin. Running hot, been zoomed in. Ever since I hit 210. Other faces with the blue skin, with the green background. Don't know how to act now, but I need a nugget on my blue fin. Moonwalk when I sleep when I'm here. Hit sprints when I hum. While you acting so dumb, you know I got the buzz. I'm live from the 310. Green Goblin, it been tires. No lots, they send photos, I send wires. Cool me down, I'm on fire. Can't with them. Rap music. Help us see clear when the lighting was dim. We ain't nothing to you, but we something to them. When you're in your room and you're staring at the ceiling, dreaming, I want you to know it's no ceilings. I want you to notice that feeling. I want you to leap and go forward. I want you to reach with no fearing. Throw clearance, scream it, let them hear it. Run that up, baby. Let's go, baby.
I might just spend it all. We gon' run it up.
I'm running like a politician. I'm running like the water on the dirty dishes. I'm running like the roaches in the kitchen. I'm running like a transmission. I'm running like I'm not trying to catch up. I'm running like we gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it. We gon' run it. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up.
在长沙的街头 say whoa whoa I am the local 24/7有热辣的
Yo, what are you doing?
I'm going attack mode.
What?
It's the theme of the meeting today.
What?
Can you get off the table, please?
Dogs are beautiful, loving creatures. They don't go attack mode randomly. That's a wild misconception.
Y'all ain't never seen a dog chase a truck?
Am I the only one who found that really disturbing?
No, I am deeply uncomfortable.
Like, I'm just trying to bring a little levity to an otherwise stressful situation. And what do I get? Ridicule.
Okay, Tim, if your goal was levity, mission accomplished. I mean, I'm left feeling very levitated, Leviticus. I'm smiling, nonetheless.
Thank you.
That makes one of us. Now,
you're smiling?
Now that we've got Uncle Bobby on our side, it is time to, as Ricky says, go attack mode.
Thank you, Ashley. Look, with Bobby's backing, we can start making our final push against Othello. Now, if we make our case persuasively, the fans will follow.
The first stop is 2K TV.
Oh.
In theory, it's a very low-stakes media appearance, which means it's a great place to make a case against Othello without seeming like you're making a case against Othello. Okay. You can get...
Okay. Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
And we are very excited because we have MP in the house today. MP, welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me here. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, and it's really cool to be here.
And as someone who's been playing 2K for as long as he can remember, I mean, this must be a crazy experience. What's it like seeing yourself in the game?
Alexis, it is a trip. I mean, the graphics just get better and better each year, and it's like looking at myself in the mirror, you know?
But the big question is, what about your game? Did we get it mostly right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I do think my points should be higher overall, but I mean, overall, you guys did a pretty good job.
You know, that's not the first time we've heard that.
I bet.
So our producers tell us you're somewhat of an analytics guy, is that right?
Yes. You know, a competitor like myself, you know, I'm always looking for the edge, so analytics helps me find that edge.
For sure.
What are some things that analytics have done to help your game?
Oh, well, there's one thing our team is really big on analytics. It's called teammate grade.
Teammate grade? That kind of sounds like our game.
Honestly, yeah, it's actually kind of close. Yeah. But I can't give away all the secrets. I can't, sorry. But it keeps track of, you know, the million little things to quantify how to contribute to winning. So it's a huge part of what we do as an organization.
Well, it must feel good to feel the support from the team, right?
Not everyone puts their stock in it, man. You know, our GM is one of those, like, eye test kind of guys. He's old school that way, you know, like he's just kind of outdated a little bit. We call him a dinosaur.
Oh!
A dinosaur?
Teasing the GM, it's a little bold. Yeah, it's your boss.
Well, he's a good sport about it, I must admit.
Right.
And these days, pretty much everybody, you know, specializes anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so he does this, you know, old school scouting kind of stuff that's been around forever. And the data guys, people like Freddie Novak, they focus on the analytics and, you know, the other cutting edge stuff. And in the end, you get, you know, a little bit of best of both worlds.
It's like that old saying goes, our differences make you stronger.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, on that kumbaya note, we want to thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. It was awesome getting to know you.
Thank you for having me. Truly. I had a blast.
All right. Well, tune in next week for another episode of NBA 2K TV.
Every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific. Don't miss it.
Welcome to Season 4 in my team.
Ship off the new season at level 1 with a free agent DeMar DeRozan card. Then start your grind to level 40.
Because if you can make your way all the way to the top, you'll earn the high-flying, rim-rocking all-star, Galaxy Opal Zach LaVine.
Also in Season 4, Lunar New Year. For the
We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Barrett at the small forward spot. Holmgren can't hit. Now the Knicks with it. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thanks, David. And here is Holmgren, following the three from Rodriguez. Giddey the pass to Pakusevsky. Shot clock at 6. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Impressive mobility by Alexei Pokusevsky. My goodness, how about that handle from the big man?
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Brunson with a clean look, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. The pass to Dort. Inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Dort. So now, how does Oklahoma Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And here is Holmgren following the three from Rodriguez. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is good.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position. So at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
A nice shot by Rodriguez. And Kia and the NBA have a long and great relationship. And now, Greg, they've tapped MP to be a spokesman for the brand.
I mean, guys like Blake Griffin and LeBron have worked with Kia in the past. Good move from them to add MP as the next player to rep their brand.
Holmgren. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Thunder trailing by 9. And it's Giddey in the corner. Shoots over Rodriguez. Robinson pulls it in. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. And the dunk by MP.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt, Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And quickly in for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Toppin. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Muscala. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Rodriguez with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Quickly. Good. And Rodriguez gets the assist. Rodriguez has got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Toppin's there. Chalk up 2 there. The Knicks lead by 16. To the middle. There it finds MP.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
And here now the Thunder. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Rodriguez. Taken away by Williams. And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. We'll take a quick break.
Let's get up and get loud for your Thunder. Substitution.
1-1 in the game so far from the line.
For your Thunder, Lucas Dort. At the line for 1.
We'll see Dort and Baisley playing it forward. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Muscala in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those 3 are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Luke Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline.
Rodriguez.
You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Dort finds Muscala.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Giddey.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Sims. Sims has got his second bucket of the night.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Giddey, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. to end the drought.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor. Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This team is credited Giddy's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Dort. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Knicks. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. MP, that's for 2, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Knocks it loose, taken away by Rodriguez, and here's the break. Here's Brunson, good, and Rodriguez gets the assist.
Assisted by
Rodriguez has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked.
Boy, aggressive defense from Toppin. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And with a score, your Thunder 34, the Knicks 68.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with MP, and it's Robinson.
First.
Stepped on Robinson's foot right there. Look. Yeah. He was already off balance. That should have been offensive foul.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect. A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
First free throw is good. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Rodriguez, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Knicks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. And it's Barrett penetrating. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett, he knows how to stay under control.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
To the paint. Here's Dort. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This is one of the strongest 6'4" players in the league. Lou Dort is not going to have a problem playing through contact and getting an N1 opportunity.
And the Knicks making a change here. Brickley's checked in. In the corner, Rodriguez with it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pulls it up. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Pass to Pakusevsky. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And here's MP for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rodriguez has got 5 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Good on the shot. Barrett's got 9 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Barrett against Dort. The pass to Holmgren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Dort since 2000. The New York Knicks have won a grand total.
Substitution.
4 chances at the line, made them all.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
Rodriguez passes to Toppin. Outside for Rodriguez. Pass to Grimes. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And so it's the New York Knicks way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Substitution. They're going with a whole new group out there. Rodriguez outside. There's the dish to Randall. Up top, Rodriguez. Giddey defending. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. You got to love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And here now the Thunder. New York leading by 23. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevsky in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Inside. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got 8 points in the quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Giddy against Rodriguez. Out to Barrett. Shot clock at 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Trying to end the drought. Goes back up, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Oklahoma City ball. Substitution on the court.
Thunder trailing by 21. Wiggins surveying the floor. It's stolen by Reddish. Back to Rodriguez. Down low. Tappan kicks to Rodriguez. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be able to.
26 seconds left in the fourth. To the inside. Passes it to Reddish. New York moving it around. Rodriguez passes to Sims, and it's good. 2 points.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
I'll be back. We'll be back about an hour and a half.
Great team win tonight. How were you guys able to operate so efficiently on offense?
Man, it's all about sharing the ball and being unselfish. You know, no one cares.
I saw your appearance on NBA 2K TV where you actually called Athela Appin a dinosaur. Is it safe to say you and Mr. Appin are on the outs?
Nah.
We're not on the outs, so no. We may not see eye to eye on everything, but at the end of the day, we're teammates, man, and we want what's best for the team at the end of the day.
Well, is it safe to say that you don't see eye to eye on Hopkins' reported desire to trade you?
Well, listen, I'm on the record saying I want to end my entire career here. And nothing's changed about that. So if the reports are true, then obviously, yeah, but we don't see eye to eye.
It sounds to me like you're pretty unhappy here.
Honestly, man, most of the time it's been great. I love my teammates, I love the coaches, I love the city that I play for, so I can't complain, man. It's all been amazing.
Okay, what don't you love?
I think I've said enough for today. I don't want to be a distraction around here.
It's a little too late for that, man.
I mean, maybe in your opinion, maybe, but I think I'm going to stop here today, so thank you guys for your time. Nate, until the next time.
Any additional motivation in this one? You look like you reached an extra gear out there.
Yeah, the coaching staff's been setting some aggressive goals for me to just keep, getting better and better. And hopefully every time I'm out on the floor, it looks like I reach a new gear.
What was your goal for tonight's game?
Simple. To get a new high in a teammate grade, man.
Now, that's the proprietary metric, right?
Yeah. And, man, we got the best in the class analytics department. And Phil Boyer has done a great job putting that together, so shout out to him. You see it all over the org, too, not just, b-ball ops. Like my man Freddie Novak in marketing, shout out to him as well. He's all about data-driven insights, and that's just marketing. But it's really refreshing to see everyone on the same page,
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, thanks a lot, MP.
You've mentioned analytics and Freddie Novak quite a bit recently. Is that your way of giving a vote of no confidence to Atilla Akpem?
Hey, man, my parents always told me.
Yo. Let's talk in here.
Okay, making sure I'm still in the next. All right. I'll be back.